Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made a video. It's because I've been in India for the whole month of December and I just came back a couple of days ago. I wanted to show you some clips and pictures from my trip and I will be inserting those in this video. But first I wanted to just talk briefly about my trip and my experience of being in India for the whole month of December. As many of you know, my heritage is from India. My parents are from northern India and I've been going to India throughout my childhood many times. We've been there visiting family relatives many times, but this time I was there just for holidays and traveling around. It was actually one of the first times I've made that type of trip. I haven't been to Goa or Bombay before. It was also a trip to share my experience with my boyfriend who has never been to India before, so it was really exciting to travel with him to all of these places. So first off, I was there for 2 weeks in northern part of India in Punjab. During that time I was just enjoying myself, relaxing and shopping some and enjoying the warm weather. It's at least warmer than here in Sweden, and in northern part of India it's been 25 and during the night it was like 9 or 10 degrees. So the north part of India is actually a lot colder than the rest of India. It's not really comparable to the winter here in Sweden, so I think it was really nice to just relax, and the few hours during the day when it was 25 it was really nice and warm and sunny. So after those 2 weeks of relaxing and shopping, I went to Delhi to meet up with my boyfriend to travel onwards to Bombay, or Mumbai as some people call it these days. I kind of interchange between the two because since I was growing up it was always called Bombay, and these days it's been changed back to its original name, which is Mumbai. We went down to Bombay with a flight. It took 2.5 hours, and it's quite amazing how the distance between Delhi and Mumbai is 2.5 hours, and it's kind of like Stockholm to London. It's really far, but you don't really get to the south part of India. You only get to the middle part in 2.5 hours. So that's really like, it's amazing to see how large the country is. So we took an Indigo flight down to Mumbai, and we checked into a hotel near the airport, and that was really like really nice to just relax after such a long trip, because I had to travel from Punjab to Delhi airport by bus during the night, so I really didn't get much sleep during that trip. It was nice to just get to the hotel and relax and freshen up, and in the afternoon we went shopping nearby. It was really convenient in Bombay to take an Uber. We just ordered the Uber in the app and just went wherever we wanted to go, and you just pay just like you do with your card that's connected to the Uber app. And I usually use it here in Sweden, in Stockholm and Gothenburg, and it was so nice to use the same app in India. The only downside with the Uber was that many of the drivers don't speak sufficient English, so it's good if you know a couple of words, or at least you know where you want to go so you can just explain it, even though you choose in the app like exactly where to go. They always call you before they reach the pickup point. So that was actually interesting. So you need to be able to speak to them, or at least if there's someone from the hotel, we usually just gave the phone to them so they could just explain where we're standing and where we're waiting. And that was just a tip if you're looking to travel to India or and you want to use that app. But it was a really good way of traveling and between places in Mumbai. That way of traveling didn't really work out in Goa, which was our next destination. The flight to Goa took around 1 hour, I think, and when we got there, we took a prepaid taxi from the airport to our hotel. And after that, the taxis in Goa is kind of like, it's a different type of place. It's because of the high amount of tourism that they have really high prices on taxis. I mean, it's not comparable to the West and the prices in Sweden. It's really still cheap, but you really notice a difference between the Uber in Mumbai or Delhi to traveling by taxi in Goa. So it will be really good if you have a little bit experience of traveling by scooter or motorcycle, because you can rent a motorcycle or scooter when you're there. I don't have a driver's license yet, and I don't know how to travel with the motorcycle, so I really didn't do that. Neither did my boyfriend. I mean, the traffic in India, you have to get used to that traffic a little bit before you try to do that. I mean, you can easily get by on 30 kilometers an hour and just try to ease it in during the first couple of days, but still feels like a huge risk to do when you're not comfortable driving in that type of traffic. If you YouTube on Indian traffic, you will see that it's a lot different, and it's a little bit more crazy on the roads than it is in the West, and people don't really usually follow any rules. You just kind of get by and you try to find your way through the traffic wherever you find a place. So if it's 2 lanes, there might be 4 cars driving in that lane. I mean, wherever you get a room, you just enter. I mean, it's a little bit more who comes first type of attitude there. So you need to get used to that if you want to travel by car or by motorcycle. The area we were living in was called Kandolim, and that was a really, really nice beach. It was just really beautiful to walk along the beach during the sunset time and just walk without shoes and feel the sand between your toes and that kind of feeling. The weather at the end of December in Goa is usually 35 degrees during the daytime and 27, 28 approximately during the evening when the sun goes down. So you can easily just get by with a really nice long dress or something like that, and then you might just carry along a cardigan for the evening and you just put that on. It was really, really like perfect weather, no rain, nothing like that. It just 4 days of just soaking in the D vitamin that we really lack here in Sweden. So then after Goa, we traveled back to Delhi, where we stayed for 2 nights and we did some more shopping and met up with my relatives. They showed us around in Delhi, so we saw the Red Fort, Humayun's tomb, we saw the India Gate and a couple of more places in the central part of Delhi, and it was really, really beautiful and interesting to see, and also to know some of the history of the places. I will show you some pictures just in a minute so you will see how it looked like. Now I think it's time to show you the videos and the images from the trip, so I will insert them here into the video, and I hope you enjoy watching this and learning more about my experience. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you for watching this, and hope you enjoy watching the rest. Bye!